Hello everybody, my name's Dan, I'm an addict. How you doing? I can smell a bit of fear coming out of me. It's a big deal for me. I was sharing a Unity Day. Before I came here, no one wanted to listen to what I had to say. I was just talking cod shit really in the boozers and stuff like that. Like, leave me alone, Dan. Do you know what I mean? You are full of it. I've got a few notes. I've got a little poster and stuff. I'm just sort these bits and bobs out. My leg's shaking, so I'm full of fear. It's alright. It's alright. Got some notes and that. It's because I know Dwayne's recording it as well. He's going to judge me forever. My name's Dan, I'm an addict, and I want to thank Dwayne and Leanne, the committee, for asking me to do this. I'm putting on this event, a nice little uni event. There's loads of people here, and like Reading was saying, we can recover, can't we? It's a big deal, man. I came here, no one before I come here, no one's like I was saying, hear what I want to say, and stuff like that, and my family's recovered as well from this stuff, all because of a poster. My leg's proper going, man. All because of a poster, like one of these little posters, like public information poster, putting doctors and stuff like that. I'm the vice chair for the Midlands District Committee. My leg is proper going. Can you hear it? I had a little prayer outside a minute ago, man. I was like, please take away my fears. It's done it a little bit. It's just done it a little bit. But what's the aim of PI? Just basically carry this message. To wider public, there's people out there who are suffering from what I suffer from, and what a lot of us are suffering from, addiction, and from my experience, I didn't know where to go, man. I was just out there smashing myself and my family to bits, just not knowing where to go. What PI do and stuff, they do like presentations and stuff like that, And luckily for me, none of that had happened at doctors and stuff before I came here, so I went to the doctors. I'm like, I'm dying, man. Can't stop drinking, I can't stop using, I feel depressed, all this kind of stuff was going on for me. And he's like, well, maybe have some of these tablets, or go AA, but I don't think you're going to like it because it's all about God. And that's what he said to me. I was like, you ain't going to like it. So I didn't go. I was just like, I'll have them tablets, I'll have them, and I'll go and carry on drinking. So I leave, I go down London's, go and see Ethnic Paul, and get myself a nice big bag of beer. Do you know what I mean? And I'm gone again, and I'll just carry on in that vicious cycle of addiction. We'll do presentations and stuff like that. I've been on a couple of presentations and stuff. I remember my first one, I was wearing this jacket, my first one. I was scared like I am now. Not as much scared as I am now, but I was scared. And I went to do a presentation in Wellingborough, is S2S, Wellingborough S2S, and I went with another guy. Russell, his name was, I think he was a trustee at the time, because I got a sponsor when I got here, and he said, Dan, if you're going to do anything like this, go with someone who's done it before, go with someone who's had experience around this kind of stuff, So he gave me a few numbers, and I called these guys up, and I said, yeah, of course, I'll come and help you, man. And he drove quite a way to help me and do this thing. We come up there, and the manager there is like totally anti-12-step, totally. He's been to college and stuff, and he's done like the scientific route of stuff like that, and me and Russell went in there, and I had this jacket on, and Russell started sharing his experience about what we are. Like, we're here and we're free, and we're not here to shove it down your throats or anything. I just want to let you guys know that we're here, and the recovery is possible. And he started sharing his experience with them and stuff about what his life was kind of like, and what happens and what we do in CA, this kind of stuff, and the fellowship as a whole, talking about the meetings, you're going to get a cup of coffee and a tea, there's a chip system, and we're talking about the chips and some of the traditions and bits and bobs like that, that changed their perception. This manager, he was totally anti-12-step, and he changed perception on it, because there's a guy come in and he started sharing his experience about it all, and then what his life's like today. And it made an impact, and let's leave some posters there, and those posters that are in there, people have rang up the outline and stuff like that, and then they've been to meetings, stuff like that, so it gets out there, so people who don't know we're here can find it, and like my experience as well, PI, I got here for a poster, I got here for a poster, man. I feel emotional talking about it, because, excuse me, You know, because I've got a family, I've got a missus, you know, she's my wife now. But before I got here, like I was saying, I didn't know where to go. You know, I went everywhere, I went to the psychiatrist, all this kind of stuff, and nothing fixed me. You know, and it got to a point where everything's gone. You know, my missus in the doctors, and there's a poster on the wall, you know. So what happened is, a member of Cocaine Anonymous was out there before I even got here. You know, he had a bit of God in his life. And my leg's still fucking shaking. Still goes, I can feel the floor going, you know, and there was a member of Cocaine Anonymous out there, you know, like it says in the book, walking in the sunlight of the Spirit, you know, looking out for the next man. You know, when my missus didn't know what to do with me, and she's kicked me out, and my nan didn't want me around, anything like that. She see this poster, exactly the same as that one. She said, I'll give it a ring, you know, and she rang it up, and got me to a meeting, man. You know, and since I got to that meeting, you know, I had to put my missus through that stuff anymore, my kids, you know, all from a poster. You know, and from that as well, you know, I met a guy called Tom, you know, Tom Kay, we all know him, who was from round in there, and I had an experience with Tom, and then while I was in the caravan of love, you know, Tom was going, well, I know there's other guys in the caravan. Yeah, but he weren't the caravan of love, right? He was sitting there with a big bottle of brandy or something, you know, and then he carried the message to him, and then that man carried the message to somebody else, and that man carried the message to somebody else. And all of a sudden, the ripple effect of that one poster from that one man who went before me started to go out more and more and more, and all these other people started recovering. You know, it's a big deal, isn't it? You know, just from one little poster, you know, and because I didn't do it, you know, he just told me what to do afterwards when I got it. You know, and then he recovered, and then I'll get to meet all these other people, and they start recovering, and you know, all the families that it affects, they start recovering as well, you know, and then look how many people are here now today. Because when I got here, there's only like 4 or 5 people in the meeting, you know, and like today, look at all these other people who come from out of town and stuff like that. Welcome, man, it's nice, isn't it? It's cushy, yeah, you know. You know, and yeah, there's I bet, you know, and. Do you like the word kush, Steve? Does it make you laugh or so? How long have I been going on for? I've got half hour, haven't I? I've basically done the whole lot already. You know, and yeah, there's a Midlands District PI committee now. You know, I'm a member of Leon is. I think Leon's the secretary. Danny, Paul's the outreach chair. He's got loads of posters, by the way, guys. If anyone's here, you know, he's in part of the district, and fancies some posters or anything like that, you know, Paul's the man to go and see. He's got a few posters, and he'll have a little chat with you as well, you know, like say, how we kind of approach these things, you know, because if I went out on my own without any guidance, I'm like, yo, geezer, man, do you fancy putting this up in your shop? You know, can you do this for me? Do you know what I mean? I need to go there with like a bit of know-how, you know, and a bit of love. You know, and hopefully from talking about this stuff, the drums are on. Hopefully about talking about this stuff, maybe I might inspire some of you guys to get involved in PI, you know. Got the drums going. It's cool. It's taking everyone off me. Yeah, and I don't know really what to say, you know. We've got a Midlands PI district thing going on at the minute, you know. And everyone's busy, you know. There's been so many people lately. There's been like there's been so many people lately going around and doing these things, putting up posters and trying to get out and carry this message to the addict who still suffers, you know. And I think lately, in the last couple of months, there must have been like 100 posters gone up, you know, in Wellingborough, Northampton, Kettering, Corby, you know, and it's having an impact, you know. I'm looking around and the meetings are getting bigger and stuff like that, you know, and the message is getting out there, you know, like we can recover, you know, it's a big deal. And it's great being a part of that committee, you know, and it's nice, you know, it keeps me being of service, it keeps me clean and sober as well. How long have we gone on for? I've kind of really nearly done it all, to be honest. But yeah, and from that as well, you know, like, before I got here, I didn't know where to go. You know, I was having some stuff going on in my life, you know, and my daughter was ill. And there was a nurse there, you know, looking after my daughter, keeping her alive, basically. You know, and a couple of weeks ago, I went on my Facebook, you know, a bit of like personal PI. Whenever I get a milestone in my sobriety, you know, I put 2 years clean and sober. You know, I put 3 years clean and sober. You know, and then that nurse like contacted me the other day. Like, she said, look, I'm desperate, Dan. You know, I don't know what to do. Peter, you know, it looks like they've got the perfect family. She's like, Peter, just won't stop snorting cocaine. you know. He's left, he's gone, I've kicked him out, she's moved to her brothers and stuff, you know, and you know, it's the power of God, isn't it, you know. And then now, like, she's contacting me, and like, Peter's now been coming to a few meetings, he's in the book, you know. Me and Dwayne have been out and had some food and stuff, and take to meetings here, there and everywhere, you know, and it's starting to get connected and see what's going on and what we do here, you know. You know, all from that one man before me who put that poster up, you know, like I was saying, that ripple effect. It's a big deal, man. You know, it is, it's massive, you know, because you never know. You know, he might stick around, you know, to start doing what we do, and he doesn't come from around, he lives way up half northish, Loughborough way, something like that, things about half north. And, you know, maybe he'll start going out there and carrying a message, you know, that recovery is possible. You know, and I know I ain't shared for long, but that's kind of my experience around all this kind of stuff, you know. You know, I'm not a guru, you know, I just, that's my kind of experience around public information. You know, what it's done for me is just rock my world. You know, I'm standing there today like 3 years and like 4 months clean and sober, you know, and I'm like, you know, and yeah, it's a big deal, man. You know, like I ain't had to leave my kids in a long time looking at me going, Daddy, where are you going? You know, my missus is still neurotic, but she's happy, you know. But I'm still working on that stuff, you know. It's down to me, you know. You know, I just want to thank you guys, really, for just letting me in. And the committee asked me to do this, you know. I just want to thank you guys for asking me. I know I've been on here for long, but I don't know really much more I can say, you know. I just want to say thanks for letting me be in service, man, and have a brilliant day, people. Nice one, cheers.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm going to throw the meeting open to share back to Dan if you so choose. Thank you.